Hello everyone, my name is Brad Lewis, and I'm reaching out to everyone in the United States to give us a hand in trying to stop a behavior, a virus, a disease called bullying. Bullying has been around for centuries, and even over the years we developed, ways of trying to tolerate it. As a kid myself, I was bullied, and I know many other people that were bullied years ago when they were growing up. And the ways we encountered it was either stand up and beat the living daylights out of the individual until they stopped bothering you, or picked up something and you either had to fight your way out of it. But one way or the other, either stood up or you sit there and you just kept on dealing with it. We can't do that no more. We can't allow this behavior, because now to step up and counter the behavior, we can be, disciplined as well. Our children can be kicked out of school, suspended for, protecting themselves. And even in adult life, you sit there and try to protect yourself because you're being bullied, you could be arrested for assault. You can be fired from your job for taking up for yourself. What we want to do is put changes and enforce the changes through our legislation. Schools have to come up with better social and developmental skills and the training from kindergarten all the way up to high school. We have to try to change the way children think, so that when they're in junior high and high school, that they don't treat children the way they do right now. That they have more compassion and understanding how bullying can cause not just a short term where children are taking their lives, but long term where they cause social developmental skill problems in adult lives, where people as an adult kind of just draw inward and become less of a social butterfly. They have problems socializing with people, they have trouble communicating, and then as well, sometimes bullying, people overcome the bullying and they become stronger, which is very far few and in between. Long-term situation is that individuals become what they hate the most, bullies. And then in the long-term results, sometimes it can cause them severe problems by doing things that they shouldn't be doing, and then going to jail or going to prison because of their hatred and what they become. We want everybody out there in the United States to take a look at this petition that we're trying to push. It's on JordansVoiceAgainstBullying.com. Jordan has a Facebook site and a website, and we're going to have two types of petitions that you can sign. One on this site here and one on the other site. But we want to reach out as far as we can from the West Coast to the East Coast, and from the north part of the United States to the southern part of the United States, to try to get people to understand their children are going through this, whether you want to believe it or not. They may not talk about it because, in the sense, if you go and try to say something about it and kids find out about it, now your child is a tattletale. And now they're going to have repercussions from it from other kids. And that's just if the school doesn't do nothing about it. And many times, I'm not going to say all the times, but many times there are schools out there that even when a child and a parent goes in and reports bullying, it's just brushed aside. Nothing's done about it. And I know there's a lot of parents out there that has dealt with this, and they're dealing with it right now. So let's put a stop to this. Let's do something about it so that we can make sure our children don't make excuses up about not wanting to go to school, or that they feel sick, because 165,000 children a day make excuses about not wanting to go to school, that they're sick or they don't feel well. Let's put a stop to this and let's make it right. Our children should be able to feel safe and go to school and be able to learn in a safer environment. Thank you everyone, and happy holidays.